Hey, what's going on guys? Adam Lucky here and welcome to this video series. I'm so excited to have you. If you've made it to this video, then that means you are someone that is looking to lose weight. Not only lose weight, but find lasting transformation. That means having a healthy, fit body, mind, and spirit. And you can't have one without the other. You know, there's a lot of dieting tricks out there. There's a lot of marketing crap selling you the latest gadget, the latest pill, you know, to make your life all hunky-dory, telling you that if you just take this pill, you know, you'll have complete happiness and six-pack abs and all of this nonsense. And I'm really passionate about giving you the truth about transformation. So I've made this video series to help you clear through the clutter and give you some proven techniques that I've used as a personal trainer with my clients for the last 5 years, and even in my own personal life where it matters most, that these are things that I've used to maintain health and fitness, to have the energy that I love having, and to feel good about myself and to feel good about what I see in the mirror. And that's exactly what I want to help you with today and in these next few videos, is to really help you accomplish your goals. You know, maybe you feel like you've tried everything out there, you know, you've given it all your best shot and there's just nothing's gonna work for you. It's just your genetics, or you've tried everything out there on the market. And honestly, I want to encourage you and tell you the truth that those are just excuses. And however real they may feel, it is not the truth. The truth is that nothing is impossible for those who believe. And with God's help and with God's grace, we are going to help you accomplish your goals. We're going to help you lose that weight once and for all, and really get to that place of lasting transformation where you really feel good about yourself, and you have the energy to play with your kids. And no matter how busy you are, you take that time for yourself to really pour into your own health and in your own fitness, because that is the place where if you fill yourself up, you'll be living out of that overflow. A little bit about me. My name is Adam Lucky. As I mentioned earlier, I recently got married about a month ago to an amazing woman that is just as passionate as I am about true fitness, a mind, body, spirit approach to helping people get completely fit, completely whole in the way they see themselves, and their self-worth and their mindset, the way we think about ourselves and about our life and about our value. I believe that's the only way you can be truly fit and have lasting transformation, is if you address all three aspects of who we are: spirit, soul, body. But anyway, I've been a personal trainer since 2010. I really am passionate about helping people feel empowered and helping people get the breakthrough that they deserve so that they can have lasting transformation. I love helping people understand that they're not powerless, that no matter what challenges come your way, that with God's help, you can do anything. With God's help, you can accomplish the goals, the desires of your heart. And many of you out there have tried everything to lose weight, to finally feel good about yourself, to feel confident. So I'm really excited about this series, and I wanted to show you some of the clients I've worked with, so you know I'm not just talking a bunch of gibberish, but I've actually helped people, you know, make those transformations and actually have lasting fruit from what I'm talking about here. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some of these testimonies here.
All right, here we have some client transformations from our local boot camp personal training business in Southern California, where we've been helping people in the local community for about, since 2011. And this is one of my favorite stories. Her name is Lithia Brodowski. Her story is quite inspirational, since she is a mother of 7 children. If there's anyone out there that wants to use the children excuse, then I'm going to send you over and you can talk to Lithia yourself. But anyway, in this picture, she lost about 29 pounds in a matter of a couple months here working with us. And one of my most favorite things about this story is not that she's just an amazing mother, but she transformed more than just her physical body. She made the nutritional transformation, the lasting mindset transformation. So I want to share with you a couple questions I asked her, and hopefully you can find some nuggets in here that will help you along your fitness journey as well. So I asked her what her biggest challenges were, and she said that prepping her meals was one of the biggest challenges. Um, as a family of eight, her kids were in school, afternoon activities, school sports, and she said that fast food was the easiest thing because of the readiness, the availability. I mean, most of us can relate to that. But she found it very difficult to prepare meals for them when she was eating something entirely different. So that made it a big challenge for her. But she said she overcame by drinking. One of the tips she gave us was drinking a protein shake or making herself a quick egg white omelet or some scrambled eggs or tea or water before starting dinner, which helped her not be tempted to eat the same food that her family was eating. Now that's a big deal right there. That's a challenge to stay strong when your family's not ready for the change. Because how many know that people have to be ready for the change before they make the change? No one wants it forced upon them. Same goes for you as if you're watching this, that you need to be ready for the change. You need to make the decision that you're going to do whatever it takes. A second question that Lithia answered was what helped her the most during this transformation. She said to me that the coaching was the biggest influence in her fitness journey. The coaching she received from us, she said that the coaches were fun, motivating. They always looked fit, so they were good role models. And they would encourage her, that we would encourage her when she was down, that we would encourage her that she would get to her goals. And how many know that, it takes someone to believe in you? Sometimes you just need someone to believe in you and when you don't even believe in yourself. And that gives you the power and the motivation to keep going. And so she tells us that this was one of the most impactful aspects of her fitness journey. She also mentioned that the accountability and the advice we gave her was life changing. To not beat herself up when she was down, and it's okay to have treat meals, as we call it, every now and then, but to not overdo it. Number three, her advice to those who are looking to get in shape was to have patience for yourself and don't give up. The slightest change in your diet does make a difference. And that's great advice from Lithia. So I encourage you guys right there, take this testimony and apply it to your own life. Take the nuggets of her success and don't try to reinvent the wheel, but use the same tools that she's used of preparing meals but ahead of time, having a coach in your corner, believing in you, um, finding maybe it's finding a workout program, whatever it is that you need to do to succeed in your fitness. You just got to do it. So I hope this inspires you. Let's move on. All right, here we have some more amazing transformations. I'm just going to share with you their before and after pictures and their results. So here we have Silena, who lost 18 pounds in 6 weeks. And here is Robin Ford. She lost 24 pounds in over 2 months. And here we have my man Renee, who lost 38 pounds in 9 months. And lastly, we have Brianna Chandler, who lost 19 pounds in 6 weeks.
You may be thinking to yourself that, oh, that's great for them. That worked great for them, but it's never going to work out for me. It somehow worked out for those guys. Maybe they have just great genetics and I just have crappy genetics. Or I've tried everything already. I'm just going to be fat and overweight the rest of my life. And that's just the way it is. And it's just poor me and this self-pity. Not to be harsh, not to be rude, but it's something that is not who you are. And it's not your identity. And I can tell you that today because I've struggled with the same feelings of feeling insecure and feeling sorry for myself that I'll never be able to accomplish my dreams. I've never struggled with being overweight, but I've struggled with my self-image, loving myself, uh, eating well, getting off sugar, all these things. I've struggled with them But by the power of His grace and by the power of God and by the power of truth and wisdom and just hard work, I've been able to overcome. And I want to tell you the same thing, that you can overcome, and it's possible. You know, when I first started my boot camp business, I didn't believe I had what it takes. I believed I wasn't a good coach, and I didn't have what it takes to help people transform their own lives. And I had to go after that thing. I had to go after that, the truth that I do have what it takes, and that I am made to be a coach, that I'm made to serve other people. I'm made to help people transform their lives. And you can do it too, honestly. That's what it's all about. So right now I want to help you overcome one of the greatest challenges that my clients face when they are seeking to get in the best shape of their life, and that is the lack of motivation. Maybe you can relate, feeling stuck to the couch, feeling unable to put down the cookie, feeling unmotivated, like you don't have the willpower, like you just don't have the desire. You know you should be in better shape. You know you should be working out more, you should be eating better, but you just can't bring yourself to actually make a change. And it's that initial change that we all need, and it's that motivation that gets us going. And so I want to help you with 3 keys to get motivated and to stay motivated. So the first key to getting motivated is to not wait for the feeling of motivation before you commit to your goals. Most of us are waiting for that feeling of inspiration to get started, for something out of this world to get them up off of the couch and into the gym or on the treadmill or wherever. I want to tell you that that is a hopeless situation. That is a powerless situation. You're waiting on a feeling, an emotion to get you started, when that's never going to come. You're never going to feel 100% motivated and confident that you can accomplish your goals before you actually accomplish your goals. So you have to be willing to embrace that journey of uncertainty, that you may or may not fail again. You must have courage to get up off of that couch, to activate your will, and be okay that you don't feel confident. Be okay that you don't feel motivated, but you're going to do it anyway. So there's no greater feeling of accomplishment when you do not feel like it. When you wake up in the morning and you just feel like hitting the snooze button and going back to sleep. But you make that choice to put your shoes on and go for a run or go for a walk, whatever it is. Like, that is such an empowering feeling that builds your character, that builds momentum in your life. And when you get started without the feeling of motivation, and you just commit to your goals, that you're gonna do whatever it takes to get in shape, man, I tell you, that's when the motivation comes, because you start seeing the results. You start realizing how good it feels to get out and exercise, how good it is to eat clean, to make the right choices. The motivation comes later. So that's my first key, is to not wait for the motivation, but just to get started and give yourself permission to not feel 100% confident, but just to do it anyway. Just like Nike said, just do it, all right? Number 2 is to get radically honest with yourself. Most of us are softening and justifying our position in life, justifying why we're overweight, why we're on all these medications, and we have this story we tell us that makes us feel good about ourselves, but keeps us in bondage. It keeps us enslaved to something, sugar. It keeps us enslaved to feeling overweight and all these powerless, whatever the million excuses there are. But it's not until you get radically honest with yourself, that you tell yourself the truth, that you will be free. Because it's the truth that sets you free, right? It's not telling yourself excuses. It's like saying, oh, it's just my genetics, it's just, I've always been this way, I'm always going to be overweight. No, that's not the truth. That is a lie that you're believing, and that makes you feel a little bit better about yourself. So to be honest, number 2 is all about getting radically honest with yourself. And yes, you will feel frustrated, and that's okay. Frustration is the breeding ground of change. Sometimes we need to get a little frustrated We need to get a little upset with where we've been. We need to get a little bit unsettled so that you can have that energy to make a difference in your life, to stop sitting on the couch, to stop being 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight. You know, you got to tell yourself, look in the mirror like, man, I am really overweight. I am fat. And you need to be harsh with yourself sometimes. And what I'm not saying is that you need to criticize yourself and go into condemnation. Those are two different things. What I'm saying is you need to be radically truthful with where you're at. It's okay that you tell yourself, man, I'm really overweight and I'm fat. That's not who I am, all right? This isn't who I am, but right now I am horribly out of shape and I need to do something about this, all right? So number 2, be truthful with yourself. Don't tell yourself the lies. Don't tell yourself the excuses. Tell yourself the truth. And it may hurt. It may feel like a sharp knife going into your heart, but that's okay because the end result is you transforming your life, having the energy you desire, and having that abundant life. And number 3 is to find your reason why you're doing what you're doing. Find the purpose behind the goal. You want to lose weight, you want to be fit, you want to look better in the mirror, but why? Why do you want to look better? Why do you want to be healthier? Why do you want to be more fit? So when you get focused and clear on your why, that will be the vision that motivates you in the morning to get up. That will be the driving force of momentum that gets you out of your bed in the morning, that helps you overcome and embrace the challenges that you know you're going to face. My reason why is that I just got sick and tired of feeling less about myself, not loving myself, not feeling confident, not having energy to enjoy the day, feeling like I'm just lazy and want to lay around all day and watch movies and then shove sugar cookies in my mouth to get a little change of state and just a little bit of happy hormones for a moment. And it was this vicious cycle of feeling addicted and dependent upon something other than God, something other than that is something disempowering rather than empowering. So my reason why is that man, God paid for me to be free, so I deserve to be free. I deserve to be free. I deserve to have the abundant life He gave me, to have energy every single day, to be healthy and to be confident, to love what I see in the mirror. So those are my reasons why. Those are the driving force, as simple as it is, that wakes me up in the morning, that keeps me going along my health and fitness journey. And I also want to inspire the world. I can't inspire the world if I'm out of shape. I can't fulfill my God-given destiny if I'm disease-stricken and my body's breaking down and all these things. No, I'm here for the long run. I'm here to fight the good fight of faith. And that takes my body being in tip-top shape. So what is it for you? And what is it that's driving you? Is it your kids? Are you doing this for your children? You need to find something, and I recommend that it's bigger than yourself as well. How does your reason why, how does your goal affect people around you? And you start meditating on that, and that's going to get you up out of bed, and that's going to drive you in the morning to wake up when it's cold outside and no one else is awake, and you're feeling like you don't want to do it, but you remember, man, this is for my children, this is for my health, this is for my energy. Man, this is my life on the line here. What are we talking about? And that's the motivation you're going to feel when you find your reason why. You find your purpose as to why you're doing what you're doing. So there you have it. There's 3 tips that have helped me transform my life and my client's life. The last thing I want you to do is to take massive action. No matter how small it is, to do something with this information that I've given you right now. And what I want you to do is comment below your goals and your reason why. See, when you go public with your dream, when you go public with your goals, there's no turning back. It's a good feeling to burn the bridges behind you, to burn the boats behind you, so there's no retreat. But to make a public pronouncement of a declaration of what you're going to do. So go ahead and do that right now. Take action. Comment what your goal is and your reason why and your purpose. And lastly, I'm really excited about the next video. It'll be coming to you in the next day or so. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to share with you the reason why people can work out 5, 6, 7 days a week is going really hard and not see a pound of fat come off their body, to not see any results whatsoever. And I'm going to share with you obviously the solution to that. And it's really simple and it's really effective. And if you implement that one simple tip, you will honestly lose weight without having to do any exercise, all right? So I'm excited to share with you the goodies on that. So be on the lookout, and I will see you next time.